Did it go live? Oh, you are live. Well, hello. It's good to be live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to North and South Homestead. I'm Kim. And we are in the quietest room in the house tonight, in Little's room. Hot mess and all. Okay, let's see. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. I am going to have to not mess this up pushing buttons because I don't remember how to do it. Okay, so we are doing a pop-up live stream, totally unplanned. I just haven't done a live stream for a while, and life has been crazy. So we're doing a live stream right now when the moment hit. I'm telling you, my hair is going to drive me crazy. It is what it is. Hot mess today. Spent a lot of hours in the emergency room last night with my mom. She had some issues, and so I'm wore out today. Hello, Joy Blessed Life, Miss Joy. Hello, Mobang, Tim. Quiet room tonight. We got Peter Rabbit going on. Hey, Q, welcome in. Welcome in. So Jessica, welcome in. And so it's just a crazy pop-up. Nothing much going on. I did get some mail. I actually got mail last week sometime, but I haven't opened it yet, waiting to do a live stream. And so I ran by the post office again today, and there was more mail. Yay, like Christmas. So, and then we've got some new designs to show y'all, and hopefully y'all can help me pick which one you like the best to help me decide which one to go with. Okay, so first we've got a card from my Alabama Farm Life, and inside it says, "Hello, I am so thankful to meet you and to be a part of this wonderful community. I love watching your videos. You are always full of energy and always have a smile, Kathy." Thank you, Kathy. And inside, she sent me her YouTube sticker, My Alabama Farm Life. We love Miss Kathy. Hello, Lila. Welcome in to this crazy pop-up live. We're doing a little mail call, and I have some new designs I want to show you all. Overlook the Peter Rabbit on the background here. It is the quietest room in the house. Little is out watching cartoons, so you get copyright stuff if they hear all that stuff. And my mom is rambling in there, and so quietest room. And Mark is asleep in our room because he has to be up at 3:00 in the morning. Aw, Tim, thank you. $20 super chat from Mo Bang for Your Bucks. Hey, if y'all haven't checked out Mo Bang for Your Bucks, go over there and subscribe to Tim. I love watching his videos. Welcome back, Kim. Thank you. I should have brought some scissors in here. It's probably going to be loud. And this one is I don't know what it is. Let's see. Oh, yes. I completely forgot about this one. It is a t-shirt in a beautiful color. Boots and Bounty Homestead. Can you see it? I'm moving it the wrong way. There we go. Boots and Bounty Homestead t-shirt. Hey, Niecy, freehandly made. So got a Boots and Bounty t-shirt. It's a good thing that I got some new t-shirts because I was running out of t-shirts for T-shirt Tuesday. Okay, and this one I'm a little proud of now, y'all. 4,080 bananas on my channel. Oh, whoop whoop. This one is super taped. Little does not have any scissors in here. I know that for a fact. And I'm really a little proud of this one. I was the first person to ever order a t-shirt from this channel. And it's in Crable. Great babe. Okay. Oh my goodness. He sent some other pretties with it. I'll have to show you in a minute. Okay, let's see. We have, ooh, wrong way. Where's my hand? There it is. Illinois Canierum here. Now, a lot of people say that wrong. They say El Canierum, and it's actually Illinois. And he says, you're the first person to ever get it right. But see, there's Illinois, the state Illinois. And on the back, it says, smile while you still have teeth. So that's Jason at Illinois Canierum. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, please do so. Okay, and he sent me this keychain. And I'm sure that he made it because he makes all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, it's a great shirt, isn't it, Lila? Oh, let's see if I can get it close enough to the screen. It's a very pretty keychain. It's got little ridges on the back. I don't know if I'm talking loud enough or too loud. Y'all have to let me know because I have a hole in this eardrum, and when it gets water in it, then I can't tell how loud I'm talking. Y'all probably noticed that at the meetup if you were there or watched the videos. When I was in a very loud spot, then on some of the parts I was actually yelling and I didn't even know it because my ears had not adjusted yet and my volume hadn't adjusted to what my ears were hearing. And I think it was Ernie Hatmaker. I was like, oh my goodness, I was almost screaming. But yeah, that's what happens to me. So now, you know, people that are around me a lot, then they know to tell me you're talking too loud or you're not talking loud enough, and then I can adjust from there. But he also sent his YouTube sticker. Jason, if you see this later, thank you very much. You did not have to send the little extras, but that was so nice of you. And it says, hi, Kim. Hope you like the shirt. I found a purple like you originally asked for because you are the first to buy a shirt. I threw in a one-of-the-kind handmade by me keychain. Smile while you still have teeth. Thanks again, Jason Canierum. Oh, that was really nice. Hey, Ed. Crazy Ed's Homestead in the house. Nana's Crazy Life. Hello, Donna. Welcome in. We're doing a little mail call here. That was real nice, but he was really tickled too because I had asked for where to buy one of his shirts from. A lot of times people just send them to me, but sometimes I, order them from people, help their channel and stuff out too. And so he said, I really wouldn't know where to start. No one's ever bought a shirt from me or even asked. So he was tickled, and I was tickled because I was the first one to get to support his channel that way. Okay, this one just came in the mail today. And this is from Patty and Mac over at Southern Blessed Homestead. He sent me a card. I love getting mail. I do. It brightens my day, and let me tell you, I've been needing my days brightened. It's been rough around here. It's a cute little card with flowers on the top, little daisies. Oh, and I got a channel sticker from them. I'm turning it the wrong way. Everything's backwards. My brain doesn't want to see that. Yeah, that was kind of Jason. I did not expect the little extras there. It says, "Hi, thanks for the support on our channel. Blessings, Mac and Patty, Southern Blessed Homestead." Thank you, Mac and Patty. Okay, and this one, they have several designs, so I don't know which one this is that they sent me. You see, I'm just throwing this mess down here on the floor. Something to clean up here in a little bit. Okay, and this one says, Southern Blessed Homestead. There we go. Thank you so much, Mac and Patty. You all are crazy over there. You always make me laugh. And I enjoy being in the chat and chatting with everybody else. What the heck? I didn't get notifications from your new videos. What the heck? Hey, I'm not kidding. My notification thing lit up like crazy. I don't know if it was today or a couple of days ago, but it says, "You got a heart from Mobang. You got a heart from Mobang. Heart from Mobang. Bang, 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 bang." Over and over and over again. And I'm like, man, I left those weeks ago. Oh, I missed 6 of your videos. Hey, I tell you what, no kidding. Probably about a year ago, I had left a comment on one of the channels that I watch, and I just got a notification that I got a heart on it the other day, and it's like, why bother putting a heart on it after all these months? You know? Great chicken. Yeah, his little chicken dance. When I was younger, the youth group, they like to go roller skating all the time, and they changed the words to it. They'd say, "I don't want to be a chicken, I don't want to be a duck, so I wiggle my butt." Kids, teenagers. Oh, goodness. Let's see what I've missed here. Hope I didn't miss somebody coming in because I was opening packages. I really do love open packages. It's like Christmas. You never know what you're going to get. No cue. Oh, talking to Ed. Okay. Let's see. I work 7 days a week. Well, since my mom got home from the hospital, I haven't had a day off in 4 months. I went through comments that YouTube said unresponded, so I hearted them. I am not doing that anymore. Well, it was funny because, I clicked on the notifications and then just a big line of them. You got a heart from Mobang. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm seeing everything on this one. No, Joy Blessed. Why didn't it show up over here like it did over there? Let's see. She says YouTube doesn't show all notifications on tech devices, so it can be ages before you see them on a PC. Yeah. A lot of times you'll miss them if you're just on a phone, or even my iPad, it does that. You won't see them, but if you go in on your laptop or a desktop, they'll be there, and it's like, why didn't those show up on my other one? It's crazy. Oh, wow. Well, at least you're making money. You must be talking to Ed, because ain't no money being made around here. I'll heart them after ages. Oh, Joy does it too, Ed. I mean, Tim. Yeah, I'm sporting Land Cloud Adventures shirt today. I actually think that was the last video that I made was a shout out to them. But if you haven't checked out Nate over at Land Cloud Adventures, please do so. Let's see, Moments with Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm talking to Mr. Crazy. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I know, Ed. I know. I was just being silly. Let's see. Yeah, a whole $120 a month. Woohoo! Not. Well, shoot, fire, Mo. You make $120 a month. That's pretty good. Oh goodness. Do y'all want to see some of our logo designs? I kind of have one that I like better than the others, but not really sure. Nisi shared your channel. Oh, thank you, Nisi. We love Nisi. Nisi is one fabulous friend. We used to chat on here all the time, and I don't know what happened. I think she got busy, or I kept her up too late. One or the other. Oh goodness. Alrighty, let's see. Y'all help me out here. Let me see if I can share my screen. Not sure how. I think I have to open the other one first, don't I? And that's not what I want to open. You know I did it. I hit the wrong X and X'd me out. Oh, goodness. My boy's taking up my time in the evening. I'm in the living room with him. Oh, yep, totally understand that. Family is extremely important. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah. I totally hit the wrong button. I meant to. I had another box up here and I was trying to close it out, but what happened instead is I closed the one that I'm on out. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. Oops, girl done hit the wrong button. Exactly. You know, I still need one of those shirts made that says, "Stop pushing buttons, Kim." Oh, goodness. Okay. I think you all can still see me, but I'm not sure. What I'm trying to do here is pull up these files here. Okay. Oops. All right, let me see if I can. Y'all have to bear with me. What's happened to me on my live? My computer, backup hard drive disappeared for 5 minutes. Oh no. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Choose what I want to share. Windows. I don't remember which one I had to click on before. Let's see. Let me look down here at this other one and see if you can see it. la, 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 la. Having to find stuff. I can't see the chats right now when I'm sharing. Let me try to look down here at the iPad. Hey, George. Welcome in. RVing with G. I don't know why it's not showing you. It's showing it from this side. Well, it's not doing it. It's not showing you what I'm seeing. You're just still seeing the files, the file name. But I'm seeing it from over here. It's not going to share it. I can maybe try to show you on the iPad. Share window. I did. It didn't work. It gave me options, and I clicked on Windows, and then I clicked on the file, which you've seen me scrolling through. But then when I clicked the file that I wanted to show you, it was showing it on my laptop here, but it wasn't showing it down there on the screen with you all. It was still just showing the list of files. I'm not sure why it did that. Let me bring it up on the iPad because I've got them saved to both, because I'd really like your all's thoughts on which ones. Byron Forge in the house. Oh, Lila. You have a good night, and thanks for stopping in. Let me see if I can pull these files up. Okay, yes. I bet I can do it real easy here. Logo number 1. Okay. If I can get it lined up straight here. Here's the first one, logo number 1. And here it is with the black background. I don't like the smoke coming from the chimney. I think that would just look really weird on a shirt with that just coming up. Okay, here's logo number 2. And I'm not too thrilled about the blue in there. Kind of draws your attention right to it, I think. There it is on the black background. You like number 1, Joy? Whoop, that one. Don't know where it went. Don't know where number 3 went, but here's number 4. There's that one with the white background. And then here it is in the black. Oh, here's number 3. It saved it in the wrong order for some reason or another. There's with the white. And then there it is on the black. Good day, y'all. Hello, Darren. Welcome in. Okay, and this is number 6, and I really don't care for this one as far as like, it might look all right on a t-shirt, but not otherwise. I don't know if the color is coming up right, but the north and south is in green, the same color green that the grass is. I don't know if the color is coming up right on it or not, but here it is in black. Well, it's picking up reflections. I'm going to make y'all dizzy. 1 and 4 is what Joy says. Niecy says number 4. Tim says number 1. And here it is in 3D. One of them anyways. Just not going to pick it up right. It's glaring the screen. You're seeing Landon's toys and chalkboard and stuff over there. So 1 and 4. Okay, 4 is the wheat sprigs going over the top. This one is number 4. And number 1 is the one with the smoke coming out the chimney again. Which I like that one. I just don't like the smoke coming out of the chimney for some reason. I just don't care for it. Hello, Susie. Welcome in. Hi, Warren. Welcome in. 1 and 4. All righty. Well, that helps. And, whoops. Yeah, I didn't like the blue in on number 2. But it's also on number 4. All righty. So, woohoo! I like the compass in 1. There was a compass in number 1? How in the world did you see the compass? I don't see it at all. Oh, yes, I do. Now I see it. Well, I didn't even notice that before. The edge. Yeah, it's got the compass points on it. Good eye, Darren. Good eye. All right. Let me switch back over here so that I can see chats. All righty. Oh, I'm shaking everything. Shake it up, baby. Alrighty. The degrees around the edge. Yeah. I didn't even notice that until you said it. I'm like, a compass? Where's he seeing a compass from? Very good eye. Very good eye. So I'm going to be making some shirts out of one of those designs there. And Lila says, I vote number 1 of 6. Oh, yeah. Number 4 too. Susie says. Mobang says, I still vote number 1. Oh, City Girl, Country Heart. Hello, Terry. Welcome in. I didn't see you come in somehow or another. It scrolled up before I seen it. I just now seen it, sweets. Everybody's saying hello. Did you make them, Kim, or have them made? Fiverr. I had a guy on Fiverr make them for me because I am not very good at a computer. So $30, and that's the designs that he came up with. Let's see. I want to do a little project for the T-shirt Tuesdays. And oops, I keep hitting this little table because I'm not used to being in here, and this is just one of them little fold-up table deals. And I cross my legs and stuff while I'm sitting. I never sit normal. And I keep bumping the table. I'm so sorry. Make you go cross-eyed and stuff. I apologize. So y'all know I haven't put any videos out lately. We were doing the hay down there, the big round bales and stuff. And I hurt my neck really bad. And so I was down and out. I was doing just absolutely the least that I had to do every day and every night. And all I wanted to do was stay in bed. But you can't do that when you're a mama and when you're taking care of your mama. So, so I haven't done many videos at all. And then on top of that, I ended up getting sick. And so then the other night, I spent the night in the emergency room with my mom. She had pulled her feeding tube out and it was lodged in her abdomen. And so I had to take her to the emergency room. And we were there for many, many hours. And I am exhausted today. You could probably tell it. I look a exhausted, horrible mess. And this is just as good as it's getting today. Terry says, you were looking at the pics when I came in. Oh, okay. That's how I missed you. The chats kept scrolling. Have a good night, all. Okay, Tim. Thank you for the super chat. Mwah, you're so sweet. You have a good night. See you on the next one. Let's see. That's my life story. I'm telling you, when it rains, it pours. I mean, it's just been something insane. I love Peter Rabbit characters behind you. I'm in Little's room. It's the quietest room in the house. And so I told him go out there and watch cartoons so I can do a live stream. Let's see, doing as little as possible. Oh, that's too much to have happen. That's not even all of it. It's just a part of it. And of course, I have a very small car. I have a Toyota Yaris. And I'm doing physical therapy with my mom every day, but she can't fully walk on her own yet. She has to hold on to you. And you try to get somebody that's full grown into the back seat of a little Toyota Yaris. It is not easy. Needless to say, my neck has been acting up all day today again. So, it just is what it is. I'm sure that other people have a lot worse problems than me going on. So, I'm not sitting and whining too much about it. Robertson's Bellyacres in the house. Hello, hello. I'll keep you in my prayers. I appreciate that, Terry. I never refuse prayers. And Lord knows we need them. Let's see. But, what I was saying is I'm going to be making some shirts out of one of the new designs. Not sure which one. But the first one that's going to be getting one is Miss Lila Newton. So she is getting the very first one. She has contacted me over a shirt. So Miss Lila gets the very newest design. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick yet for it. But I like number 1 and number 4 also out of that list. So it might be one of them. Yeah, we're sporting Land Cloud Adventures shirt today. Oh, excuse me. Being very rude. Nate over at Land Cloud Adventures. If y'all haven't checked him out, go check him out. But yeah, I love the new shirts. We'll be sporting them soon. Love the cards and such. And I don't think any of them are in the room tonight chatting. So if you see this replay, thank you very much for them. We'll be wearing them. Let's see. I was going to say something, but I swear to you all, my brain is like fried, and I didn't even do anything illegal to cause it to get that way. But anyhow, I never posted the link up here. I copied it and I never posted it. All right, there you go. If y'all want to come up and chat. Boy, that Peter Rabbit, he's got a glare on it when I move my head, don't he? Yeah, Susie, our son, he's loved Peter Rabbit right from the start. And his nursery was, well, actually, we redone his nursery a couple of different times. And then I settled on Peter Rabbit, and he had everything Peter Rabbit. And he's all excited because there's a new Peter Rabbit movie coming out, or just came out, or something like that. I don't know. We've seen it advertised online, and we have Cody, so he can watch it right away as soon as it comes out. But I can't see you, only on your chats, unblocked somehow. Oh, y'all have to fix that. Oh, goodness. I hear my mom in there. I've got to head to bed. Have a great night, and God bless all. Good night, Lauren. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I would chat, but had a cough from being out in the cold. I hear you. It's going around. It really is. I mean, there was tons of people at the hospital that were just really, really sick. And I was like, oh man, we've protected my mom from, we tell everybody, if you so much as have the sniffles, don't come see her, don't get her sick. And then I had to take her to the hospital. I'm like, oh man, the waiting room was just stuffed full of people. Now, granted, most of them were there for other things, but there were some that were very, very sick. So I'm hoping that none of us catch anything from having to take her there. I seen something. The little one I babysat for loves Peter Rabbit too. I actually like the new cartoon versions of it. I think he watches it on Netflix, but it may be Amazon Prime. I can't really remember. But yeah, they're cute, and they look just like these characters back here, so it's the new version. He was asking me the other night about Peter Rabbit, and I'm like, child, Peter Rabbit has been around since before us. He's like, really? It's that old? Thanks. But yeah, my voice keeps going in and out too. Joy. Last week I just started sneezing my head off just right out of nowhere. It's like, what in the world? I sneezed like 15, 20 times in a row, and they were big sneezes too. And then from there, my nose was just messed up for the rest of the day and the next day. And then after that, it was all cleared up, and it's like, wow, that's like one of the quickest colds ever. Was a book series back in the day. Yes. I think it's been rewritten and revised, the characters and everything, many times over. But good stories. Our child loves books, so I can't even remember how many books he has. He's got shelves full of them, though. He's a book kid. He loves reading. Hello, Brian. Welcome in. Whoa, you're up a little late tonight, Brian. Welcome in. You know what? I haven't gotten any notifications from your channel for a while. I wonder why. YouTube pulling stuff again. I'll have to go look up some of your videos after this live stream and see if they'll start showing me your notifications again. Oh, y'all, if you want to chat, the link is in there somewhere. I forgot to pin it to the top. I don't think it'll let me pin it from this side. I have to scroll back up and see. Where did I pin it? Oh, let's see. Let me find it. Where are you? Can't even find my own post there. Big dreams, tiny budget. Welcome in. Brian says, doing some scrapping, cleaning some brass. Oh. Huh. Here listening between buffering my internet. Just wanted to say hi, all. Well, hello and welcome in. I'm sorry you're having internet issues. I hate when that happens. Whoops, there I go. Hitting the table again with my foot. Should be a Terry in the basement. Oh, thank you. Let me add you to the screen. Hello, Terry. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to let me plug my things in here.
Okay. I had to turn on my headphones for some reason.
That's everywhere.
How you doing?
Ah, there. Now we won't get no feedback issues.
Yes. So how you been?
Oh, Lordy, it's been a mess.
Oh, don't I know it? If I get up in live streams and on channels, and I'm actually on the panel, people are lucky. Come August when school starts, I disappear from live streams.
Oh.
Because I get up between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. My daughter is a senior in high school. She wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I gotta wake up a little bit before I get her up. So people don't see me. Like this time of night, usually I'm like just worn out. Between work, school, health, and a whole bunch of other stuff going on in my family. It's like I don't hardly go to live streams. I'll hit the replay at night. And I mean, I've had people get mad at me because I don't go live streams, and I warn them, if you don't see me at live streams, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be a channel's live stream 3, 4, 5 times a week or a month or whatever. I can't do it.
Yeah, well, people have their lives that they have to, adjust for.
Oh, I know.
Still hearing me echo? Because I'm hearing an echo.
When I talk, I hear an echo.
Okay, do you hear me echoing?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. Yeah, but, Mark, he has to get up for work at 3 o'clock in the morning, so he goes to bed at 8:30, so he's, like, out of it, and if I were, I usually do night chats on Friday nights, late night owl chats, because he doesn't have to work on Saturday. Hang on, let me mute. I just got to clear my throat.
Well, I was thinking about going live next Friday because next Friday is my birthday. My son's like, Mom, go out for your birthday. Enjoy yourself. Please just go out for your birthday. So I was like, okay. He was just, please go enjoy yourself. It's been over a year since I've gone out. So I'm going to go out for my birthday next Friday for a little bit.
Oh, well, happy early birthday, because I will probably forget it. Okay, what's going on? I still hear an echo. Say yes, I am, Q. There's a yep and echo.
Yeah, I don't hear an echo anymore for me or you. At first I did, but I don't anymore.
Okay, is it coming through clear?
I'm hearing you clear.
I hear you clear. I don't hear an echo when you talk, but I hear an echo when I talk. That's weird. It might be this mic going bad.
Yeah.
It's already lost the little tips on it, which I think Little did that. But
those things don't usually last forever. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, well, he takes off with stuff and, I didn't do it. Yes, you did.
It's like these. I got these from Walmart. They're like $80 for these. And a little while back, they decided they weren't going to work. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, they started working again. I think it was my USB strip that I plugged my stuff into for work. Well, I got that working again and everything. And then the other headphones I got that were like Courtney's and Carol's. All of a sudden, I couldn't use them for work because customers couldn't hear me. So I had to go back to these, even though they were a little more comfortable. With these, my ears sit right inside the cushion, so they don't bother me. But my daughter, she uses my other headphones more. I have to
Well,
scan them back to use them.
I got a pair like fishes, and in the pink,
Yeah.
because I'm a pink kind of gal. And I've not even taken them out of the box yet, so I don't know how well they're going to work or if they're okay. I should have at least taken them out and tried them, and to see if I
They
needed to
work
send them
good.
back or
I
not.
mean, I've had issues with them going in and out, but I think it's just my computer at times when it does that. But I know with the work, I could have that mic right in front of my mouth, and customers say they can barely hear me. And
Mm.
then when I put them on hold and I make all my adjustments so they can hear me, they say it's a little bit of an improvement. And then I put these in. Oh yeah, we can hear you a whole lot better now.
Huh. Brian says, making some money to hopefully purchase a 36 by 45 Morton building that is up for sale. DNR is taking sealed bills on it. Oh, bids on it. Cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. We've been trying to build a barn for a while, but we cannot decide on the best place to put it. Every time we think, okay, we're going to put it here, then we change our mind and say, no, it would be better suited somewhere else. So we still don't have it started.
There's a place down the street from me that sells sheds, and they have all these different sizes. And I asked the guy yesterday, I said, how much would a shed like that, the certain one right there be? He was $200 a month for 5 years. Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, I'll save up and go to Lowe's and get one of them.
Yeah, listen, we are building our own barn because the ones that we looked at that you can buy and they will come out and put them up for you, for the size close to what we wanted was like $21,000. And it's like, okay, we can build it a little different with lean-tos down the side, which I would prefer anyways. And so we looked at one similar to that, to where we could just add sides to it,
Yeah.
and it was still over $16,000. And I'm like, I am not paying that much money for something that isn't even as tall as I would like it.
Yeah.
And so we went on the Lowe's website and we figured it all out and everything. And we can actually build that size barn actually a little bit bigger than that for
Cheaper.
like $8,000. So
Yeah,
pretty much
a whole
half
lot cheaper.
price.
Mhm.
I'm all about saving money wherever I can.
Exactly, especially nowadays. Goodness.
Nana's crazy life. Good night.
Night,
Good night, Donna. Thanks for stopping in. Let me run and see if Tina Ladybug, welcome in. Let me run and see if I can grab those other headphone sets, because Darren
Okay.
says I'm still echoing.
Okay.
Bumping the table all over. Now, if I don't
Nah,
fall
that's
over the
okay.
train tracks in the floor here trying to get out the door, I'll be doing good.
That's where all them tiptoes come in handy. Hi, Tiny Tim. How you doing? Hey, Big Dreams, Tiny Budget. How you doing? I was watching some of your videos last night. Don't ask me which ones, because I was bouncing all over the place on YouTube last night. I couldn't sleep last night, and I was trying everything under the sun to go to sleep, and nothing was working. Listen to music, lay in different positions, lay on the couch, nothing was working. I was even watching stuff that I don't normally watch, and needless to say, it didn't work. So later on, I'm going to be heading to bed early tonight. But I figured I'd pop up on here because I haven't seen Kim in quite a while. I've missed seeing Kim. And I don't go to too many live streams anymore. If I am at a live stream or up on the panel, that channel's lucky. Because I got so much going on all at one time. So what have you been up to, Tina Ladybug? Oh, and I will say this, and I'll tell Kim when she comes back. The one that I think it's the last video I did, wondering if my one chicken was a hen or a rooster. It's a rooster. It's getting sickle feathers and it's trying to crow. You know, when they first start to crow, they get that sick sounding crow? Yeah. Needless to say, I have 3 roosters right now. So I have a big decision. Do I either sell it or cook it? My son doesn't want me to get rid of the Polish. He said if I sell it, he goes, well, you need to ask them. Ask them. They're friends of ours. So I know earlier this year, in some of the videos that I said that had stray chickens coming in my yard, is I think in the spring, and I thought they had come from down the road, because whoever owns the property a few blocks over had a bunch of trees cut down, so I figured so much chickens got away, and they weren't going away. And I found out from my neighbor that the family that lives behind us was raising these chickens for them. But this was after the fact that my son and I had caught them and sold them to another neighbor. And the person they were going to was still in the hospital at the time, so we had no idea. And she's back.
So there's
You
the
gonna try
ones
them
that,
out?
like Carol
Yeah.
that I got.
Yeah. I got the black ones. Mine are black and the lights light up on the side.
Ah. Hey Tim, welcome in.
Now I was telling them one of my last videos where I was wondering if my one chicken was a hen or a rooster. It's a rooster. So now I have 3. My son doesn't want me to get rid of the Polish, but he wants me to get rid of the Splash Americana.
Ah. I like the Americanas though. They lay pretty eggs.
It's beautiful. And no, I'm not changing its name. Because I thought it was a girl. I named it Pearl. And my daughter named the Polish Turkey. And she goes, when we were naming them, she was, is turkey a weird name for a chicken? I said, honey, my friend's daughter named one of their naked-neck chickens Goat.
I had a friend who named their dog Dog. Just dog, D-O-G.
Well, let's see. I had a Precious that turned to a Mr. Precious because that was the mean rooster I ended up butchering. Oreo, my daughter named because it had more white feathers than black because it's a barred rock. That's my rooster. Spot is the female barred rock. And let's see, Taco is my golden lace Wyandotte. I let my son's other best friend name it. And every name he tried calling, it wouldn't even look at him, wouldn't turn its head or nothing. It would look the other way. So he called it Taco. And what does the chicken do? Turn his head and look at him. I said, there's the name, stop right there, don't go no more. He goes, Taco. I said, leave it.
Okay, so I've got 2 ends here. Do I plug them both in this kind or
Yes.
just one?
Put it in the USB and put in where the ear plug, the headphone plug goes in.
All of this stuff.
Yep.
Okay, let's check and see.
I was wondering the same thing I had to ask Carol about.
Echo.
I had to ask Carol about when I got mine. Hi, Q Kitchen. How you doing?
Houston, we have a problem. Can you hear me?
You sound really clear. You sound good. Darren, is there an echo?
I feel like Princess Leia.
He says much better.
I heard him say it from yours. Yeah, so I understand not going to all the different lives and stuff because things just change throughout the seasons, on what's going on, and those are fancy. Yeah, I totally can't hear anything else going on around here. I could with the other ones on. But seasons change, people's schedules changes. Just you can just get burnt out and wore out and then get sick and everything else. So you just have to do what works for you and your family. That's a lot better. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I feel weird though. They're kind of tight right up against your head too. Not that I have a big head. Things going on there. Yeah, I like Carol's A Fishes and Loaves Life. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, they light up on the ends, and her background is normally a little darker, and you can see them lighting up real well on hers. Courtney has a pair, they're blue, but I like the pink. So I got some. She said that they were really good, and I keep buying the earbuds with the inline mic, and they kept going out on me, and they couldn't hear me on the live streams and stuff. So I figured I better buy some, and she gave me the link to where she got these from. I'd come up, but I'm watching my Cowboys win right now against the Saints. I'm not a big football fan. When I was in high school, I went to the games and stuff. I'm not so sure I paid a whole lot of attention to the actual game at the time, though. But Mark is,
Okay.
Mark is a Green Bay Packer fan and has been as long as he can ever remember. They were football people in his family.
Yep.
And he was always the odd man out because the rest of his household liked the Bears. And he always liked the Packers. But I did watch them the other day. I don't even remember who they were playing. The other team had some ugly uniforms. I remember that part. The Rams, I think. I think it was the Rams, and the Packers won. But yeah, it was the Rams, and they got away with holding several times, and I didn't think that was very right of them, but the Pack still beat them, so it all worked out.
A lot of people beat the Rams. It's like my husband was a huge Green Bay Packers fan, huge. When I was younger, I was a Cowboys fan, but I've always been a Philadelphia Eagles fan through and through.
Well,
I'll always be a fan of theirs, no matter how good or bad they are.
Well, when Troy Aikman was the
quarterback, yep.
Yes, thank you. My brain,
Yes.
it just went nuts on me. It happens. Yeah, I'd always tell Mark, because
Hi, Brenda.
of course being hi Brenda, of course being Green Bay Packer fan, he definitely did not care for Dallas Cowboys. And so Troy Aikman became the quarterback, and I'd always tell him, yep, that's my next husband.
A lot of women said that at a young age, yep.
Just to irritate him, though, because he didn't like the Cowboys. But yeah, I seen him on. He was one of the announcers for the Packer game, and you could tell Troy Aikman still doesn't like the Packers. You could tell it just by his comments on the plays and stuff. And hey, Big Daddy, welcome in. And so I told Mark, I said, wow, he did not age well.
No, he didn't. No.
Yeah, but I
Hey,
hadn't
Garden
even
State
seen him in a
Garden.
long time. But yeah, so now I don't tell him he's
I
going to be my
kind
next husband.
the last time I watched a football game, my son and I watched the Super Bowl a couple years ago. That's the last time I watched a football game.
Well, we kind of have this thing in our house because Mark is a total football nut. Grew up with it, house
Some
full
men
of
are.
football. You know, his brother, his dad, they were all big Bear fans and everything. They watched every game, his uncles, all that. And I'm not too crazy about sitting and watching a football game for 6 hours. He says, "You exaggerate. It's not 6 hours." I said, "Close enough."
Yeah, it can be
But
or more.
yeah, so that team after team after team
Yeah.
pretty much seems like every day of the week. And I said, "That's it. No more." I made him promise me that he would only watch the Packers when they play. And and
And he
I was
secretly
much younger
flipping
and
between
cuter then.
channels. You're still good looking, please.
And so of course there was some stipulations to that and I won. So but
Tony used to flip through channels. He used to have when the TV had a remote. He figured out that he could flip between this channel and that channel. He would go back and forth. If I went upstairs to the bathroom or the kitchen, he'd go to a football game and back and forth. I told him to
mm.
just leave the game on until they're done.
Well, I'll sit and watch the Packers play, but that's about it. And one a week, that's plenty. Because he was watching so much that he even started watching college football, and it's like, are you kidding me? NFL
I
wasn't good enough. Now you're watching college too, and it was just driving me nuts because there was always football taking up the TV, and I
my
just
uncle was
had
like
it.
that.
So
College, I
so
was
we came
saying,
up with a new way of doing things around here.
for me, with college when I was younger, and I'll still follow Michigan Wolverines, Notre Dame, and Navy because the Army Navy game.
Mhm.
My stepbrother went into Navy when I was young, and then after my brother graduated high school, he went into the Navy. So I always picked Navy over Army, and my uncle, he always picked Army just to pick on me, and he wouldn't let me live down if they lost until the next year.
Oh. Well, Mark has some signed stuff, and he's got a signed Brett Favre jersey and all of that. So, of course, um, it's in a closet.
It's like my landlord with Clemson College. Oh my gosh, he's got front end of a car that has one of the players' signatures. He's got footballs. He's got helmets. He's got huge posters. He's got all kinds of Clemson stuff in his room. Wherever they go, he's there. Um, the last 4 years that I know of, when they've gone to win the bowl games, he's been there. 2 years ago, when they were out in California. I think they were playing Ohio. I forget who it was. Well, he got his tickets late and couldn't be sitting on the Clemson side. So he was sitting on the other team side, and there's only a handful of Clemson fans on that side. Hey, Robert, how are you doing?
Says most NFL football players don't age well. They beat their bodies up, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them party. Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing with all these singers and actors, though. They party it up a little too much, and the next
Oh,
thing you know,
yeah.
you're like, whoa, look at them. Either really bad genetics or way too much partying.
Exactly.
1 p.m. to 7 p.m., then an hour break. Oh. That Big Daddy episode will go down as a memory forever. Perfect fit for me. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. You are forever now Big Daddy. College football is all I watch if I watch it at all. Oh. Minister of War and Finance gets the final call. I don't know what you were talking about, Darren. What did I miss?
Minister of War a TV show, Darren?
No, Minister of War and Finance is the wife.
Oh, he said Minister of War and Finance is the wife.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. I just needed that accent to make it click. It's official. I detest scrubby yarn. Oh, what are you making, Niecy?
I love scrubby yarn, Nisi. I make scrubbies. I'm making some now. That I'm gonna be sending out in the next couple weeks.
Hey, I bought one of those many, many years ago at some kind of craft fair or something or another like that. And I loved that thing. It was fantastic. I was sad when it finally wore out
I have
because
4 or
I
5.
couldn't get another one. I didn't know who actually made it. I just bought it at somebody's little booth.
Yeah. I have 4 or 5 that I made, and I do my dishes with it, my pots and pans. I have one that I gave to a friend that a friend bought from me, and all they use it on is to wash their car tires. I use one that because my son goes in and out all the time during the summer, and my floor will actually turn orange because of clay in the dirt. And so I scrub my floors. I will scrub my baseboards with it because the dust during the summer gets real bad, and I love it. I have one that the ones I make with that I mix with the yarn are face and body scrubbies, or you can use them for your hands. It's good exfoliating yarn.
Hey, Homestead Aquarius, welcome in. Yeah, those, I mean, they really are fantastic. And I mean, I haven't been to any craft shows or anything for a while, but if I ever do come across them and stuff, definitely getting more because they were really fantastic, you know. But that was years ago.
Yeah. Last couple of years, they shut down all craft fairs around here. I'm hoping they open them up again next year. Q, Darren is coming over in February.
I'm making a bubble scrubby dishcloth for my mom for Christmas. Oh.
Okay.
You'll have to do a video of it and then not post it until after Christmas.
That's
so that she doesn't see it.
That's one of the things on my list to do a video on is a scrubby using scrubby yarn.
I'm having a hard time seeing the stitches. Oh.
You will with the scrubby yarn. You will make mistakes, I will say that. You will make mistakes with the scrubby yarn because the way it's made. Let me see if I can find a picture of my scrubby yarn on my phone.
Well, I can't help you at all there, Niecy. I have no idea how to, what's it called? Crochet? Is that what it's called?
Easy. It's so easy.
Many years ago when I was a little kid, my mom showed me how to do a straight line, and that's as far as I ever got with it. So, and I don't even remember how to do that anymore.
My son wanted to learn when he was young, but because his ADHD, that was not happening.
Well, I've got projects to start here real soon. I was hoping to start it today, but then life happened.
Yeah.
But I need to pull some skids up here and pop them apart to start making some yard art for Christmas.
Okay, there's
for my little. Here, let me make the screen bigger.
That's two
How
of
do
the
I make it bigger?
I made. Yeah, click on mine.
I'm trying. There it goes. Your hand's covering one.
Hold on. Dang it.
You can show me. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do or not. There's two of the scrubbies I did. That's just
Oh.
I did a circle with yarn, and I did the scrubby going around. It's not a really good picture. That's better. That's what they look like. That's
It's
two of
hard to
the
get it
ones.
lined up to the screen, isn't it?
Yeah. That's that one. And the other scrubbies that I make. Oh, this one shows it better. That's purple and yellow. That's my face scrubbies and body scrubbies.
Oh. Tim says next Tuesday is my first knitting lesson. Ultimately, my goal is to make a pair of socks. Oh. Hey, you should make those double lined socks. Those are so warm. I always buy those in the store because I don't know what it is. Like they're just really warm.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
I need to work on some socks.
Brenda says, Kim, was your shirt machine real expensive? Thinking about getting something to make shirts, but don't know what to get. I am thinking it was around $300, something like that. I got it from Joann Fabrics, and it was on sale.
Is it one of those Cricut ones?
No, it's the Silhouette Cameo 4. Now, they have Cricut at Joann Fabrics also, and the price difference isn't that much. I mean, it's like $50 to $60 price difference. The Silhouette is more expensive than the Cricut, but the Silhouette you can do much more things with than the Cricut. You're limited with the Cricut. And the Silhouette will like do the big banners like you see, people making and hanging on posts and different things like that. The Cricut will not. But not that I'm wanting to make a banner, but if I decided that I wanted to, I wanted to have that option. Hi, Jason, Illinois Kinnear. I'm in the house. Past my bedtime, but here I am. Oh, I just showed your shirt earlier, Jason.
Yeah,
along with some other ones that I got in.
I'm gonna try doing some shirts next year.
Smell while you still have teeth. Courtney in the house. Hello, Wide Family Farm. But yeah, the Cricut you're limited on. They say it's easier to use the Cricut because it's pretty much, it asks you every step what you want to do, and just kind of walks you through it. Where the Silhouette, when you open up the studio, you see all of these buttons and you're like, what do I do with all of these?
I'll have to look into it.
But I tell you what, though, just a few quick YouTube videos for beginners on it, and you can start making them. I watched a few little videos and then started making those You Got Booed shirts. I mean, it was that quick. So, and I am not tech savvy at all. Just let me tell you.
I'll look into it.
But yeah, it's a good one. They do cost a little bit of money. Now, here's another thing too. If you've seen the video of me actually making it, I used that was a Cricut heat press that I used. I would not buy one of those. I really wouldn't. It was $200 and something after tax. I think it was $198 or something like that, and then tax. But you can go on eBay and you can get the regular heat presses, the black ones with the handle that you pull down and it presses. I used to have one of those years ago and I sold it, and I wish I would never have sold it. But it's so much easier and so much better. Yes, it takes up more room, but you're not having to sit there holding it down in one spot and then moving it to another and holding it down. And I mean, because you got to do it at least 4 times with that little Cricut heat press, where if you had one of the t-shirt presses, you just pull it down one time and that baby's sealed, So I if you're thinking about it, I would go on eBay and I would get one of the heat presses from there because you're going to save yourself a lot of time and frustration going that route instead of the Cricut heat press. Let's see. What did I miss? Oh, and I love the keychain too, Jason. That was unexpected. I opened them up on the live stream. Let's see. Still can't believe the
there's a few
wax.
things I want to get into next year.
Homestead Aquarius. I have one and I don't know why I am afraid of it. Do you mean the shirt maker or a heat press, Courtney? Or something totally different? Because I'm just now scrolling down.
4, right?
Huh?
It's the Silhouette Cameo 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just send that to myself. on Facebook.
Jason says, don't go any smaller than 16 by 20 heat press. Right. Yeah. Now, Jason would probably be able to tell you a lot better than me. The only experience that I had with the heat presses was what's it called, Jason? I can't remember the name of it. Sublimation or something like that. I can't remember which one. But there were different kinds, and that's the one that I got was the one that starts with sub something. I can't remember what the word was, but it worked great. But I don't know if there's really a difference. But Jason may be able to tell you. Illinois Canirum there. My mom has a $200 plus Cricut machine in the box unopened. And yes, well, have her ship it to you, Courtney. Oh no, it wasn't Courtney. It was Q.
No, it's Q.
Yeah, if she's not going to use it.
My
Yeah,
friend
if she's not
TJ,
going to use it, have
my
her ship
friend
it to you.
TJ
They're fun.
My friend TJ has the Cricut, and he does all kinds of stuff with that. All kinds.
Yeah.
I've gotten some stencils like my sea container. The vinyl got cut on the Cricut with that.
Sublimation, that's it. Yeah. See, I
Okay.
couldn't think of the word. Thank you, Jason. And Courtney says, I mean, I have a Cricut. Yeah, they're both great machines. They really are. They've got their own great things about them. It's just that if you want to do the most with your machine,
Yeah.
then the Silhouette Cameo 4 is better. But they both have great points to them. So
Oh, definitely.
either one.
Because there's a lot of stuff I want to do next year.
Welcome in, Gloria. I just seen you. Oh, 3 minutes ago. Sorry. I'm slow at scrolling, apparently. Q says I watch videos all the time on how to use them. Yeah. Oh, you can make some amazing things with them. That's for sure. But yeah, Courtney, just watch some videos for beginners on it and start making them. I mean, you can go to Walmart and, well, listen, my first one, I didn't even go to Walmart for. I just got one of Little's play shirts that he had already stained up. And I'm like, okay, we're going to make this child size. And if it don't work, no big deal. He'll still play in it. You know?
Well, my friend,
and it worked great.
He told me, he goes, you don't have to use just the Cricut vinyl for it. You can use the other vinyls that, like Joanne has. You can use whatever vinyl you can get. As long as it works, you're good to go.
Yeah, they even have vinyl at Dollar Trees now.
Yeah.
I picked up a whole bunch of them, $1 a piece. But now you can order the vinyl online and get a lot better deal than you will by getting it from Joanne Fabrics or Walmart. Because Walmart carries it too in their craft section. But they only carry the Cricut kind. But now that is one thing that I have heard is that the Cricut brand vinyl is a better quality than the Silhouette vinyl.
Okay.
But most people, if they're making a lot of shirts and stuff, they order theirs online from different companies, and you just get a better deal on it.
Well, Right now, I'm working on some things. I'm waiting on my retail license for the state of South Carolina, so I can sell things from home
Mm.
and have it legit. I'm waiting on that to come in. I had to sign some papers and send it back, so I'm waiting on that to come in. And once I get that in, I gotta switch some things over to my City Girl Country Heart so I can have that legit too.
Yeah. Jason says, I'm liking the StarCraft stretchable heat transfer vinyl for shirts. I haven't tried that, Jason. I'm not even sure where you get that one from, but the ones that I did all of our shirts with, even this one that I've got on right now, it's the Cricut Flex something. It says Flex on it. It's the only one that says Flex. And it's made for shirts that are like stretchy and stuff, like more body fitting workout type
Yeah.
stuff. And so far, it's held up very well. But it says that it's supposed to be good for at least 50 washes. So we'll see. I don't really know. I haven't washed it 50 washes yet. Flex Seal. No, not Flex Seal. It says Flex Sport. That's what it says.
Flex Seals for
Flex Sport.
steel and lease and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that apparently doesn't work very well. My cousin got some of that. What's that dark-haired guy's name does the infomercials, and if you order now, we'll send you another one
Yeah.
for free. And so my cousin had something that was leaking, and so he bought that stuff and sprayed it all over. He says, crap and stuff don't work. It still leaked.
Yep. Yeah. I had back in New Jersey, the sewer line going out of the house was original to the house. It was a cast iron pipe, and I was trying. It started getting little pinholes in water, so I would get Flex Seal or spray it on there or put it on. It still leak. I went to the store, got this cheap putty stuff, put it on there. I couldn't wait to get out of the house. It was my dad's old house. And before that, it was my uncles and my great grandparents. And there's in order to place that pipe, I would have had to hire a plumber to come out and dig up the yard, out to the road, and replace the pipe all the way to the back of the house. And 3 of the plumbers I talked to wanted over $10,000 for it. I said, nope. The mortgage company can have it.
Jason was talking to Brenda and said you can order the item that you want pressed on, but you have to have your own heat press to have it done.
Jason,
I had
can
ordered
you do like an
from
iron? Or do you have to have an actual heat press?
Well, you can do an iron. You're just going to have to get it really hot,
Hold
and
it
you're
there
going to have to
longer.
hold it there, and then you're going to have to move and hold.
Yeah.
That's what the heat press is. They just do it all at one time, one motion. Has the timer, has the temperature and everything, and then you just lift it up. Really great investment. I think I paid around $250, $260 for
That
my
ain't
heat
bad.
press years ago. I have no idea what they are now, but you can look them up on eBay all day long. Probably Amazon too now. Amazon wasn't even around then, I don't think. I mean,
I'm
it
sure
might have
that's
been when I had one, but Jason, years ago, I had some shirts made for a festival that we have around our town here, and it had a bunch of the local businesses and stuff on the back. And I ordered it from Art Brand, Art Brand or artbrands.com. And I mean, it wasn't all that cheap. I think it was about $2 for the what do you call it, the sheet that had the print on it. My mind is going blank again. But anyways, they held up pretty well, and I actually still have one of those shirts. Now I've cut the neck out of it because it was normal t-shirt, and I cut the neck out of it and this and that. I just wear it around the house and stuff to work in, but the thing is still holding up after all those years. I don't wear it
Yeah.
constantly, so that's probably the difference. But it's hard to find places that you can send your design to and that they'll print them and send them to you, and have a good quality one that's not just going to tear up. And those ones at Walmart and stuff back in their craft section there, when little was turning 2, he was into Thomas the Train, and so I made him one of those off of our printer, and I ironed it on and everything, and it said it had Thomas the Train on it, and with a big number 2, and it said "Choo Choo, I'm 2," and then his name on
wow.
it. And like the second wash, it was peeling.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And so I think the ones from Walmart and stuff like that, they're just horrible quality to be transfer.
Yeah,
That's the name of
transfer,
it. Yeah. So if you know a good place
Stick with
that
it.
people can buy them, then put it in the comments, please. That has good quality transfers. That's not just going to peel off like that. I mean, because literally just a few washes and his whole shirt was just falling apart. The transfer part of it. Plus, you could see the outline of it, the square
yeah.
shape of it, and I didn't like that either. You shouldn't be on a good shirt. You shouldn't be able to see that.
Yeah, he says the stuff in Walmart gets old and cracks fast. Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. There is a video about the Dollar Tree vinyl, and they said it works just as good. Yes, Q. Yeah, I've seen a lot of them. That's why. Well, actually, when I seen it, I was like, "Holy cow! Dollar Tree sells vinyl." I'm gonna have to go to the Dollar Tree because with my mom, I don't get to go very many places. If I do, I've got like 2 hours, and that's it. I have to rush my butt off to get back home, and so I haven't been going to the Dollar Tree. So when I seen that video where they said, "Oh, Dollar Tree has vinyl now," I'm like, I have got to get to Dollar Tree. So when I
That's
did,
why-
I was shocked, and I bought a bunch of them.
It's like everyone's freaking out. Dollar Tree is raising their prices to $1.25. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's a dollar store. Get over it. They want one of the main persons, because I was reading a story about it, and I had talked with a friend of mine that worked for Dollar Tree. She was a store manager, and she said the reason why they're doing that is they want to be able to add more stuff to the store, and having everything at $1, they can't. I mean, look at Walmart sugar. Yeah, it's in a Walmart bag, but it's Domino sugar.
Hmm.
So it's just like you get these store brands, it's the name brand stuff just packaged in a store brand packaging.
Chineseism eBay one, Tim. Good one, Darren. Yeah, well, you got to figure too. Where is most of that stuff? Greenbrier. Where is that? Tennessee, or I don't know, somewhere like that. Says it on a lot of the stuff that Dollar Tree has where it's made
I
at.
can't hear her.
And so you figure, they're having to pay people quite a bit of money an hour to work, but they're selling this stuff for less than $1 to the chain, and then the chain only sells it for $1. They're having to sell a whole heck of a lot of stuff just to profit $5, So it's it's one of those things where everything else is going up. How can you expect them not to have to charge more also, because they've still got workers and supplies and stuff that they have to buy to make that stuff too.
Yeah.
And we actually used to own a dollar store. It wasn't a Dollar Tree. It was an independent one, because who the heck has $2 million to buy into a Dollar Tree franchise?
Okay.
But we literally, by the time we were done paying freight costs and stuff to get everything delivered, we were literally getting like 10 to 15 cents profit per item, which we still had to pay taxes on.
Yeah.
Our sales taxes on. And so, if anybody who is like, well, Dollar Tree makes a lot of money or these dollar stores make a lot of money, remember that next time you go in there.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're making 10, 15 cents per item that they're selling, and they still have to pay taxes out of their pocket
Yeah.
on that. So let's see. Sunflower in a shell. Hi, Shell. Welcome in. Hello from Kansas.
And I keep having issues with my headphones tonight. I think the wire charges is messed up. I
New
can't
Jersey
find.
is so expensive for everything.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine, love.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't
Let's see.
sure. And yes,
305.
Gardner, Jersey is way expensive. That's why we moved down to South Carolina. One of the main reasons, and why no one will ever see me live in New Jersey again. I may visit family, but I will never live there again.
The stuff. Oh yeah, there's where you were reading. The stuff from Walmart gets old.
Yeah.
And look how far behind I am on the chats. Jason
Hi,
says he
Cake
got
Night
some from
Country.
the
How you
Dollar
doing?
Tree, and it worked great. I want to do some cups, but I haven't got the time to do it yet. And I thought that I was going to try some of the Dollar Tree vinyl on the coffee mugs to see how they go.
I'm gonna get a hold of Jason from Cog Hill Farm because he's got one of the heat presses for hats,
Mm.
and he gets the patches on his hats and heat presses them on there. And I want to find out from him where he got them, and because I want to get in, have some merch next year.
Mm.
Gotta get everything figured out and work wise. I'm trying to do classes for a second job because this one is just they don't know what they want to do. 1 week could be 50 hours a week for a few weeks, and then they'll knock it back down. And then the next will say 20 hours.
Mm.
And
Hi, Cosmic
ridiculous.
Cultivators. I didn't see you come in, dear.
Hi, Cosmic Cultivators. How you doing?
Kicking It Country in the house. Hello. Just seen you too. Yeah, it's crazy when they keep moving things around like that.
Well, and the thing is, they're not even doing incentives anymore. They haven't done incentives on the weekends in a few months. They stopped doing it. This summer, there were times I had maybe 5 hours a week because all the hours would be taken up. As soon as they released, people would grab all those hours as much as they could. And with over 10,000 people doing emergency roadside assistance calls, they go quick.
Yeah, I would say so.
So I'm trying to do, and I was going to be doing classes for Home Depot, but we have some serious stuff going on in my family. So I dropped it like the day before I was supposed to start the class. And I'm waiting for it to come back. And then I missed the deadline because of this stuff going on. Sign up for classes when they were free. Now they want $50 for the course to do a 6-week course. And I'm not paying $50 for it when it was at $9.99. That's crazy because right now most of the courses they have open right now are for cruise lines.
Well, gotta love a good cruise though.
Hey, they got some they're offering $15 an hour with and you get incentives.
I tell you what, that's the way to go. If you don't get seasick,
so I might try
and you want
that.
to see places.
I got time wise, date wise. I don't want to mess up when Darren's here because he's gonna be here a little over 2 weeks in February, and we're gonna be going down during one of the weekends down to Georgia and visit with some friends and meet some other YouTube channels and hopefully head over to Alabama and meet a friend over there, a friend or two. Just waiting to hear back on that.
Cool.
But hopefully all goes well.
Yes.
I just gotta have it to where if we go anywhere, my kids aren't in school.
Pull them out and homeschool them for a month. Send them back.
They there goes my headphones again. Now I can't hear you.
Oh no. Meetups are cool. Yes, they are. I love it. I am hoping that I have my mom to where I can travel with her this coming year and get to a lot more meetups because I can't go if I can't take her with me
Yeah.
because nobody else knows how to take care of her with her medications and feedings and stuff. So I'm hoping that everything works out and that I can get her in a car and go places this year.
That'd be
And
nice if you could do that. It really
yeah,
would be.
well, I would love to hit up as many meetups as possible. I need a Northeastern meetup.
Homesteads of America
Can't wait
conference
to
in October.
can't wait to do an American style meetup. And yeah, but you're coming down in February. I don't think there's any going on in February. It's pretty cold out. I think most of them is pretty much ended for this year.
Well, like the major meetups, yeah. But when you have channels like
Oh, just doing small meetups. Is
yeah,
that what
doing
you're talking
small
about?
meetups at their place and stuff like that, yeah. People
Yeah,
they do it left and right.
yeah. But
I'm
the
hoping also go
big
to North
ones,
Carolina to meet some people up there.
the one in Oklahoma, that was
Hmm?
the
I
meetup
said
in.
we are organising a meetup.
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Yes.
Ah, cool. But the meetup in Oklahoma, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I watched a lot of the live streams over there.
Oh, look at Brenda said, "Do you think you'll go to the meetup in March in Oklahoma?" Is it Jason Crocker and them that's putting it on in
No,
March or someone else?
Daniel from Arms Family Homestead and Dutch from Keeping It Dutch.
Oh,
And
they're doing one in
Heights
March.
Farm. Chad from Adler Farms is part of it. I don't know who else. Dutch made a whole new channel so they can talk about it. I think it's called the Okie Homesteading Conference or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't heard about that one. Which stuff going on. I haven't been on YouTube a whole lot. I sneak a minute here and there.
That's me when
Get
I
on,
can.
but yeah, I
Channels
don't have a whole lot of time right now.
Channels get more playtime when I'm sleeping, so they get the watch time from me. Dad just don't see them. There's so many videos, and my videos are so sporadic anymore. It's crazy.
Jason said, "Oops, it'll still be nippy here in Illinois." Yeah, here too. I mean, today, well, right now it says 49 degrees, but it was pretty warm today, and I think tomorrow is supposed to be 60 something degrees here. But come January and February, that's our coldest 2 months of the year, and sometimes March, but usually it's warming up pretty well in March. But every now and then we have a cold March. But we don't get a lot of snow or anything here in my part of Kentucky either, though. I mean, if it does snow, it's usually just a light snow that the grass is still sticking up through, and it's gone the same day. If we do get a couple of inches, then it's gone the next day. So it's pretty nice.
Like here. The last snow I saw here was February of 2019.
But tell you what,
it turned everything white. It was gorgeous. We had nice, 1 inch coating. The next day, it was gone. I just want to see a coating in the snow. Last year, there are other places that saw snow. I saw no snow. We had more rain, and if there was snow mixed into it, you could tell a little bit, but as soon as it hit the ground, it was gone.
Yeah.
We had more rain than anything else. I didn't see any. We didn't have any regular snowfalls here. One of the towns down the road, my son sent
one of his friends is from there, and he was telling me that in school, his friend was telling him that one day before when they were leaving, so his mom could bring him to school, it was snowing there. It's like, so and my stepdaughter, she moved from Florida to West Virginia, and I'm telling her, she keeps telling me, "Oh, it was snowing today. It was snowing today." I was like, "Did you get any pictures?" No. By the time I remembered to get a picture, it was too late. So the other night, I was just about to fall asleep, and she messages me like 12:15 in the morning, and I'm like, "Why is she messaging me?" I'm gonna ignore it, and then it went off again. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna look." She sent me pictures of it snowing. She's trying to send me some more, so I video chatted with her for like 20, 30 minutes.
Well, I lived up north in Michigan for 10 years. And I'm here to tell you, Southern people have no business moving up north. We are not built for that cold weather and snow. It was horrible. I never acclimated to it, never. And oh, I would just freeze, and our house would be so hot inside because I would freeze so bad out there. And I mean, you walk out the door and you go, because the
Oh, yeah.
cold literally takes your breath. And it's like, no, Southern people have no business up here at all.
Yeah, when I was 7, I moved. My brother and I moved up to Michigan with my mom, and at the time, he was her boyfriend. He became my stepdad because he's from Michigan. His whole family's from Michigan. And the night of my birthday, I had school the next day. My mom says, um, "You can stay up, and if it starts to snow, you can watch the snow." Okay. And my stepdad hadn't seen me at all that day because he was sleeping that day, that morning when I was in school the day before my birthday. So he would be at work all day when I'd be in school and then come home. And then he'd come home like real late at night. So I got to stay up. And when he got home, it happened to be snowing. And that night, my grandparents lost all 3 of their trash cans. We had 4 feet of snow on the ground the next morning. Neighbors 5 blocks down the road, found their trash cans and brought them to the house. And it's snow like that I miss. Oh my gosh, I miss it. And going out and playing in it, we had so much fun.
I love it when it very first snows.
Not cute.
And you have that picture
yeah.
perfect, pretty, clean,
Yeah.
white snow. But then after that, it gets all icky and it's just too stinking cold and wet and slippery and pss.
up in New Jersey, I'd put my slippers on. If the kids were in bed and it starts snowing, I take my sweats off, put leggings on, and put my sweats back on. I'd put my slippers on, wrap a blanket around me, and I'd go stand on the front porch and just watch it snow. And I loved it. I want that again. I want that down here. But it doesn't snow that much down here. I mean, I'll take snow, but the north can keep the bitter cold. I'll take snow any day, but that north can beat the bitter. They can keep the bitter cold. Nope, not handling it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Brenda says there's supposed to be 2 talking meetups in the same weekend. The one with Dutch and Jason too. That would be a hard pick because if you were at the Oklahoma meetup, it was so much fun. And people just became friends and just talked all night and stuff. The meetup was great, but the after party, which is what everybody called it, at the hotel, which that is where everybody just came together and, just had time to talk about everything under the sun.
Yeah.
And didn't have certain things going on at once. And I don't know what I would do in a case like that where you had to split your time up between 2 meetups because you literally, the one in Oklahoma, you literally did not want to go to bed at night. You wanted to stay up and keep talking and stuff with everybody. And then now we were, we checked in on a Thursday, and the meetup I think was a Saturday, and then we checked
Yeah.
out on Sunday or something like that. And no one was ready to go home then. They wanted
Yeah.
to keep staying there at the hotel with everybody. So to have to split it up like that, that would be a really hard decision, you know, because you wouldn't want to go. And then you would be like, oh man, but I'm missing out on this other one, you know, and that would be kind of rough. Jason
game
said,
for
I
it
was
then.
shy at the prior meetup. Jason, normally I would talk to a tree if it would talk back to me, but I had moments where I kind of got a little starstruck and I could not get words out. And actually I really, really wanted to meet Jason Crocker. I've been watching his channel
Yeah.
since he almost from the beginning of him starting a
Yeah.
channel, and I wanted to meet him and talk to him and stuff. And I'm telling you, I could not get words out of my mouth. And
Yeah.
every time I start to say something, then it would be like, don't say that. That'll sound so stupid. you know?
Yeah.
And I really was. And that happened to a few people. It happened with Ernie Hatmaker. I adore Ernie Hatmaker. And it's
don't
like
get
my
notifications for
brain
hers.
just well, I don't either. I have to actually go to
Yeah.
her page and I don't know why. It's just something with YouTube. But yeah, and that happened with several people. It's just like I just couldn't get the words out.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna be like that in February. I'm gonna be awestruck.
Mm-hmm.
And
Starstruck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
awestruck, and it's like, oh, because yeah, I can get up here and chat, but when I'm around a bunch of new people,
Mm-hmm.
I shy up. I try
Well-
not to, but I shy
Mhm.
up.
Well, a lot of the people I knew from our live streams and just watching their
Mhm.
channels and stuff, so I felt comfortable with them and stuff. But now, if you get me in like a group of people, you know, like total strangers that I've never met before, you know, I haven't watched no YouTube channels or nothing like that of them. They're just totally new faces and new people to me.
Yeah.
I am normally quiet then. And I just sit back and I listen because I am trying to decide if I actually like that person or not by how they're acting or talking or, you
Yeah.
know.
In person is different than in videos, yeah, or live
Mhm.
streams.
Yeah. But the meetup was totally different because I'd already seen a lot of the channels. You know, I'd already talked to the people in chats
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it was like we were already kind of friends, but now we're meeting face to face and stuff. Joy Bless said, Tim, we might have another meetup next year over Christmas to New Year's in Gatlinburg area. Brenda says, let me catch up on some of these chats here, Terry. Brenda says, the Dutch one is a Homesteaders Expo. And Joy says, I have not heard that Crockers will have a meetup next year. Oh, I hope they do because that was a blast. Even if they don't, just to have everybody, instead of
Yeah.
doing the whole meetup thing, just to have everybody come to the hotels and hang out and stuff
Yeah.
would be just as good because everybody had such a great time hanging out with each other just at the hotel. And you know, that's not a big thing there. All you got to do is just say, hey, let's have a meetup, you know, talk to the hotel people first and then say, okay, let's have a
Exactly.
meetup here, but all we're doing is we're just all coming to the hotels, you know,
Yeah.
and hanging out all night and stuff. And they wouldn't even have to do anything else, you know. So everybody bring your own food, bring your own drinks, whatever.
Yep.
This is what we're doing. If
That's
you
why
want
you
to,
do
if you want to do t-shirts or whatever, that's your own business. you know.
And Darren, I could picture you in snow. I think you'd enjoy it. You like the cooler temperatures anyway.
Let's see. There's talk. There is talk, nothing definite of a meetup in southern Illinois or southern Indiana. Not definite, only talking. I'm in northern Arkansas. Oh, we get our biggest snows in March. Kicking It Country.
Kicking
Let's
the
see.
country, where are you from?
Let's see. Hey, Jason. I've been on since Kim started but editing. Oh, did he just think you just came in, Joy? We are hoping to make a living around meetups, set up the forge, and sell back and
Just
Terry's
back
crafts.
and-
That would be cool. That
Yeah,
would really be
that's
cool.
what we wanna
Do you know, Darren, do you watch Cold Beer Ranch? Cold Beer Ranch at the meetups had like his whole camper was like stuffed with merchandise. I mean, he had it all. It's like this dude is
Wow.
making some money at these
I
meetups.
ain't seen him before. I've heard of him, but I haven't seen him.
Yeah, yeah, you'll have to go check him out. But yeah, he's got the merch. Let's see. Jason, I can't place you being shy. Oh, let's see. The snow stops 30 miles north of me. I'm lucky. Oh, good, good, good. Lots of YouTubers are actually shy. Yes. Land Cloud Adventures in the house. Oh, Nate, look, I'm so far behind. I'm pulling a Nate tonight.
Kim's a fair way back.
Hmm?
Kim's a fair way back.
What'd he say?
He's talking to me.
Oh, okay. I'm headed to bed, my friends. Oh, good night, Q. Sorry, I'm behind on the comments. You're probably already in bed. Sweet dreams, Q. I am, but I wouldn't have thought of Jason being shy. Oh. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up here, Terry. I got pretty far behind.
So am I.
Let's see. Kicking It Country says we have kinfolk in Michigan and they cannot drive on our snow covered roads. Up there is all flat land. Put them in the mountains and they can't. Let me tell you, I lived in Michigan for 10 years. The worst drivers on the planet are
Yeah.
Michigan
They
drivers.
make Jersey drivers look good.
I'm telling you.
And the roads up there are just as bad.
Hey, listen, first snowfall of the year, find a Grand Rapids, Michigan news channel. Okay. I kid you not, every stinking year, the very first snow of the year. Now, these people drive in snow up to their butts.
Mhm.
Okay. And yet, the very first snow of the year, it's like they completely forget what snow is. Okay.
Mhm.
And the Grand
Yeah.
Rapids news every stinking year shows US 131 cars all off in the medians, off the side of the
Mhm.
roads, piled up. I mean, it's just like driving on down. Cars off the side of the road everywhere where they've slipped and slide because they were going too fast, Michigan drivers, and just sliding out of control everywhere. It happens every single year. You can bet on it
Oh yeah.
that you're going to see it on the news. But I'm telling you, they are absolutely horrible drivers. I lived up there for 10 years. I can really tell you, they
South-
are. There is a reason why Michigan has no fault insurance.
Yeah. It's like the drivers down here on Interstate 85. I can guarantee every single day there's an accident on Interstate 85. These people will do 80 miles an hour on there.
Oh, shoot, they were doing 80 miles an hour on US 131 way before the speed limit got raised.
Kicking It Country. How close are you to Lazy Acres Homestead with Glenn and April? Because they're up in North Carolina too.
Yeah, I tell you, you get northern people down on the kiss your butt curves down here. It's
Mhm.
not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. Hey, y'all, don't forget to poke that like button. Oh, thank you, Jason. Yes, please smash that like button for the stinking YouTube algorithm. I didn't get to go to Crocker's first meetup, but now everybody is like family, so I don't see anybody being shy. I didn't get to go to their very first one. I wanted to so bad, but it was like a spur of the moment kind of decision. There wasn't enough time for Mark to get time off from work scheduled. There wasn't enough
Yeah.
time to find someone to take care of all of our farm animals and all of that stuff. And it did not work out for us at all. And I was so disappointed because I really wanted to go. So the next one, they had talked about ahead of time and said that they were going to do another one. They just didn't know when at the time. So
Yeah.
then I was like, okay, we're going to start working on this stuff, getting it lined up ahead of time, getting it in place and everything. And then when they said, okay, it's going to be in May, then we're like, okay, we're going to be going in May. I don't know when yet, but in
Yeah.
May sometime you're going to be taking care of our animals and stuff for us, and then, telling Mark, sometime in May, you're going to take a vacation, just don't know when yet. And then when they hit the date, then we got all that lined up. And so then, right when they did that video saying the day that they were going to do it, I called and got the hotel. And there was only, at the prior hotel, when I booked our room, there was only 2 rooms available at that time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they sold out very fast.
My brother lives up in Virginia, and he moved some closer to my niece and her family because she just had a baby a couple months ago, and he wants to be closer to them so he can be close to their grandson. But he used to live a 15-minute drive from where they have Homesteaders of America conference. So if he would have been in that area next year, I would have been able to see him. But now he's further. He's like an hour or so away from there. So I guess if I go up to one in October, I gotta figure out time wise.
Well, Brenda said the Okie Homesteaders Expo is not going to be anything like the Crockers meetup. It's about classes, etc. But Jason was saying his meetup this time would be like family reunion on that same Saturday evening. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the thing about the meetups that I'm not so woohoo about is all the classes.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. Don't get me wrong on that. Don't be shooting me no hate mail and stuff. It's nice to see different people doing different things. And even at the YouTube reunion, they had David at Hood's custom shop. He had his sawmill and stuff out there, and he was making things. And Ivy's Forge and Homestead.
Yeah.
He was there, and he was doing stuff. But I didn't stay there watching all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. I will sit and watch. I sat and watch Bar Run do all of his metalworking and stuff. And I was just telling Mark tonight on Bar Run's live stream. I was telling Mark, I just get sucked into watching him do that, and it just amazes me. And I can just watch him create stuff like that, like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's easy to fall into those YouTube rabbit holes.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
very
yes.
easy.
Oh yes, for sure.
I know
But
few
when
people,
you're
and
at a
I'm one of them.
meetup, and you've already been gardening for 15 years, and you've got your gardening for your area down to a T,
Yeah.
and you have learned not to grow stuff that your family isn't going to eat, so you know that all these neat things that everybody else is growing, you better just stay away from, because you're just going to waste your time and your space, because your family is not going to eat it. And when you've already been canning and dehydrating and all of that stuff, then yes, you can always learn stuff from people. So there's always that point.
Black broccoli.
Black broccoli.
He doesn't like broccoli.
Oh, like broccoli.
Yeah. We love broccoli and Brussels sprouts and cabbage and cauliflower. I was told recently that broccoli and celery, their best place for them is in a trash can.
I agree with the celery. I can't even stand the smell of it.
Oh my gosh, I love celery. I can sit here, cut it up, and eat 3 or 4 stalks of celery, just munching them on all day when I'm working.
I can't even
Or-
stand the smell of it if somebody's got it in their house in the refrigerator and they open the refrigerator. I'm like, ooh, there's
I
celery in the
dehydrate.
house.
I've got like what 6 bunches of celery dehydrated.
Oh.
One in one of the things I dehydrated not that long ago was 8 pounds of mixed vegetables,
Mm.
and it's like if you know what 8 pounds of mixed frozen vegetables, those big bags. Well,
Mhm.
I have a regular refrigerator freezer, and trust me, it's packed.
Mm.
So I ordered them for the sole purpose to dehydrate them that night. I ordered them. They came in. I put them in the dehydrator. Next day, I had to do like 2 days because it was really humid around here, and I put all 8 pounds plus 8 plus close to 10 pounds of frozen vegetables in 1 quart jar,
Mhm.
and it was full to the top. A few days later, it made 11 quarts of vegetable beef soup.
Mm.
I canned up 7, and we ate 4 that
I
night.
just pulled out. Well, I actually did 3 runs of hash browns, Southern hash browns, in our dehydrator. We have the Excalibur, so it's got the 9 trays. So I know every time I go to the store, I know, well, do 9 bags because that's exactly how many will fit
Yeah.
in my dehydrator.
I have the
But-
Ivation dehydrator. It's almost like Darren's. It's got the 9 trays. I love it. I've got that one, and a few years ago, a friend of mine got me the Round Nesco
Mhm.
dehydrator, and they actually bought me extra racks. So I've got, let's see, I got 6 trays on there now. I know I have, so altogether I got like 7, 8 trays for that thing.
Mm.
And when I get both of them going at the same time, I can get a lot of stuff dehydrated.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's like with the pumpkins I got recently. I still have 4 pumpkins to dehydrate or can up. They're big pumpkins. They're called Jaredale. They're almost like the Blue Bayou that Hostool sells. But I mean, when they went from $7.99 to $3.99, and then to $1.99, and then recently $99.
Mhm.
Altogether, I have bought. I've dehydrated 3. So altogether, the blue one, just the blue ones, I've gotten 5 of those. A big flat white one. I got this big orange one, and I don't need to get any more.
Now I've
Plus
never
the-
dehydrated our pumpkins. I always cut them up and I cube them and I can them for pumpkin pie.
That's what I'm gonna do with these. I got
Yeah.
the first pumpkin. I got, what was it? 9 cups. The second pumpkin, I can't say how many I got off of that because that's going in the video. But it filled up all 9 trays of my dehydrator.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I tell you, I could sit and dehydrate stuff every day of the week.
Oh, I know,
I
especially
really
on
enjoy it.
especially on cold nights, I don't have to turn on my propane space heater because the heat from my kitchen helps heat my house.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, back to the Okie homesteaders thing. I just, I mean, it's great to do classes and stuff, especially if you're actually wanting to learn something about whatever they're teaching. But I would much rather just visit with people and talk to them
Yeah.
than hear a class because, I mean, I've been homesteading and stuff for quite a few years, and not that I know everything because I certainly do not.
Mm-mm.
And there
Mm-mm.
are always things that I can learn, which I normally do learn off of YouTube videos. So, I would just much rather hang out and get to know the people that I've been watching and supporting and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I'm really behind on these comments.
And Joy Bless says we interviewed Jason Crocker during that meetup, and we interviewed you, Kim. Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one that something on the wall caught my head or something. Maybe that wasn't your interview, but I'm thinking it was. Something was trying to eat me. It's gonna eat me.
Brenda said Okie Expo is 3 to 4 days long, but the first days you had to buy tickets for classes, and Saturday, Sunday, everyone's going. And that's why they did Homesteaders of America. The first day was for classes, and the second day was for just going around to tables and meeting up. I don't know if they had anything on the second day or not.
Yeah, well, see, at the Oklahoma meetup, YouTube reunion meetup is what it was. The day of the meetup, they had, people at tables and stuff like that who had their stuff there that they could sell. And you couldn't really stand and talk with the people,
Yeah.
because they had all their merchandise there and they had people wanting to buy the merchandise. So they had to focus on that and stuff. So you really didn't get one-on-one time with them or just hanging out and stuff. But it was at the hotel where you got to hang out with people and talk to people and see people do
Yeah.
all kinds of crazy stuff when they've had a little bit too much to drink.
Oh, I can imagine.
But yeah, see, I didn't know that after the first day, then
Yeah.
you can do everything. I wanted to go to the Homesteaders of America, but I couldn't get anyone to sit with my mom, so I didn't get to go to that one either. And I wanted to go up to Joy Blessed at Thanksgiving, and again, we ended up for Thanksgiving dinner. We ended up eating pulled pork sandwiches.
Hey.
Because I was just so exhausted that I completely forgot to get the turkey out of the freezer. And then by the time I had thought of it, it wouldn't have had enough time. And then that day ended up being a really rough day around here, anyways. And so it was like, well, it wasn't meant for us to fix
I've done
turkey
hoagies
dinner
for
and stuff.
Thanksgiving. Please.
But now, we usually host Thanksgiving here. So we usually, buy all the stuff and make it, and everybody comes here. But everybody just did their own thing this year, and we ended up eating sandwiches. But they were good sandwiches. And then, of course, the next day I took the turkey out of the freezer. And so then we had just a small kind of Thanksgiving dinner. I didn't make too much because
Yeah.
it was just me, Mark, and Landon, because my mom has to eat through a feeding tube. So,
Yeah.
so I didn't make everything like we normally make.
And Darren, when you come over here, you can show me how to make a solar dehydrator. I'm going through the comments and going ahead.
Hey, Big Daddy, Garden State Gardener. That would be a good thing. If there's not any kind of meetups in your area, then start one. It doesn't take long for other YouTube channels to get it out there that you're going to be doing a meetup, and then just put it in, put it in a video or something, and pin it on the end screens or something so that people can find it real easy months later. But yeah, if there's not one around, then do it. But now at a campground, that would be a really good idea, because people can hang out, at campfire and stuff like that. But then you do have people that don't have RVs or campers that would need hotels. I don't have a RV or a camper. I am more of a room service, air conditioned, no mosquitoes, and TV, comfy bed to go to every night.
Oh yeah. Garden State Gardener.
And I would not sleep in a tent unless I absolutely had to.
Tents are
No.
fun.
Oh,
Garden-
I've
gardener-
been in tents before. I just won't do it anymore unless I had to.
Garden
Yeah.
State Gardener, Jackson, New Jersey. Isn't that like a half hour from Great Adventure going towards Fort Dixon McGuire Air Force Base? And if I'm right, and if that is on the way there, there's a Y. There's a road that splits going through Jackson, and there's a deli there that's got an awesome ice cream shop right there with it, and they sell the most awesome pies because there's a peach orchard behind them. I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Big Daddy, no. I don't even know where that one is. Let's see.
Hi, Makeup Mom and Son. And Robert, if you're still in here and I missed you saying goodnight, and if you left, goodnight.
Oh, see, I'm way behind again. I'm only at
I'm
12:11
catching
right
up.
now. Let's see. The Kentucky Homesteaders Picnic meetup was way different from the prior one. See,
Brenda.
Jason, I had plans on going to that, but that is when my mom had her health issues, and so I didn't get to go to it. So I have no idea what it's like, and I didn't really watch a lot of videos of it, just because the hospital that she was at was quite a ways away from us, and I was having to drive that every day, and I wasn't getting home until late, and I was just exhausted, and I would get up, get something to eat, kiss everybody goodbye, and out the door I would go to the hospital again. And so yeah, I spent like 4 hours driving a day, back and forth for 2 months, so I totally didn't get to go to it. But I don't know, I had such a great time at the Oklahoma meetup that I just I think that if they weren't as people friendly and stuff, that I may be kind of disappointed.
Garden State. Oh, but do meetups if you can. Trust me, I know they're fun. I watch a lot of them. Garden State Gardener. I'm thinking Jobstown. That's where I'm thinking.
Hey Riley, welcome in. I'm sorry I'm just now seeing you. Let's see.
But yeah, hopefully in like 6 to 8 months, because I have to wait on a few things because Jersey has stupidness when it comes to motor vehicle up there. I went to go take my permit test today and I couldn't take it because of something stupid that Jersey did with motor vehicles. So I have to send some things up there, and hopefully next week I'll be taking my permit test to get my driver's license. I
Ah,
passed. My son took it today and he passed. At 30 questions, he got 3 wrong, and I was told that I had to beat his score. So I'm going to do my best to beat his score.
there you go.
And so hopefully in like 6 to 8 months, I'll have my license.
Oh, good. Oh yeah,
I'll
good
be
night,
driving for a
Jason.
car.
I was going to tell you as soon as Terry did, but it slipped my mind. If you're still in here.
And I have to get going soon in a few minutes too.
Oh, Darren
Well,
is going to make you a solar dehydrator.
That's what he said.
Ooh. I've seen those on YouTube. I've considered making one several times for like onions and garlic, stuff like that totally kill you out in the house if you
Yeah.
try to dehydrate them inside. Good night, Robert.
Well, you missed his
but
comment,
yeah.
Darren's comment earlier. He said that he got me a Christmas present from his favorite YouTube channel, and the box is sitting over there. I was debating whether to open it up for my birthday or Christmas. He goes, "You can do either or." But I don't know if I'm gonna open it next Friday or if I'm gonna make myself wait till Christmas.
Oh, Hey, if I'm given the choice, I open it instantly. Makeup mom and son in the house.
No,
Hi,
I want to have
Michelle.
something to open up. My son's Christmas present is coming in the mail. It's something that was going up for auction, and him and his best friend got the same cars of Hot Wheels. Oh, what was it?
Good night, Brenda, if you're still in here.
It was
Thanks
like a
for
roller
coming
coaster
in.
car for Hot Wheels. I
Oh,
told him, I said, I said, do you really want that? He goes, Mom, I really, really want it. I said, that's gonna be one of your Christmas presents then. He was okay.
Great
So,
Adventures in Jackson.
yeah.
What's that?
Great Adventures, the theme park.
Oh, okay.
It's called Six Flags Great Adventure. It's like King's
Oh.
Dominion. That would be in Virginia.
Jackson, where?
Jackson, New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Great Adventure, Six Flags Great Adventure was an hour's drive from where I lived. And then if you go the other direction on the way there, an hour and a half or 2 hours from where I lived was a water park. Clementon Water Park.
Mm.
And
Hey,
I
Joy,
don't even know if they're still open now.
Joy Bless, that's a good idea. A lot of small meetups. It is a popular place, a beautiful
Mhm.
place. I love going to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg.
I would love to go up there.
We
I've
usually
heard so
get
many
season
beautiful things
tickets.
up there.
We usually get season passes to Dollywood, but we haven't for the last 2 years.
I would love to go up there and like go to Nashville and see the Grand Ole Opry and stuff like that.
Oh, well, Nashville is quite a ways away from Gatlinburg.
Well, I
But,
know Gatlinburg because my neighbor's gone there several times. It's only a few hours away from here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a cool place. I always have to go into the Ripley's Amazing Mirrors. I love glass houses.
I've never
You know?
I've never been up there. I love just stuff like that too. I've never been up there.
And I love
So.
I love the aquarium, but they're kind of the same everywhere you go. The Ripley's aquariums. So if you've seen one, you've pretty much seen all of them,
I haven't
but
seen
it's
any
still
of
cool.
them. The
No?
last aquarium I was ever at was Baltimore Aquarium.
Well, well, I've only been into Ripley's in different places, but it's really cool. But I don't have anything to compare it to, other companies or
Yeah.
anything that started them. But they're pretty much just seem all the same to me. But I enjoy it though. I don't get tired of it. The price is getting way out there though on it. But
I don't know. I haven't been to any place like that. My husband was never one to go places. His mom would offer to take him to the beach for his birthday. No. Because the way she drove, it was like a 2-hour drive from our house on one side of Jersey to the shore. And he was a smoker, and he goes, I couldn't sit in the car for 2 hours with my mom and not have a cigarette. I love her, but no. So that never happened.
Well, we've done all kinds of stuff in Gatlinburg. Of course, it's only 2.5 hours from us. So all growing up, we would go to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, all of that, and so we've done a lot of stuff there. Although I have not been to Anakista, I'm gonna have to try that. But I mean, we've just been all over the place there. But we would always go to Dollywood after 3 because if you go after 3, you get the next day free.
Oh, wow.
And they still have that. Yes.
cool.
Don't go
I've never been
in and
there.
buy
I'd
a
love to go
ticket
there.
until 3:01. And that way you can spend from 3 on until closing there, and then the whole next day you've got for free. And you're gonna want more than one day
Yeah.
if you have the legs and good shoes to walk around, because there's a lot of stuff to do and a lot of stuff to see, and some of the things you're gonna want to do more than once. You need that time. But yeah, That's what we always did. We always went after 3 on the first day, and then we would go the whole next day. But then we started getting the season passes from then, though, because we live so close that if you go, like, I don't remember, Joy, what is it, 2 or 3 times paying full price, then you could have gotten a season pass to keep going the
wow.
rest of the year. So, yeah, and we only buy one gold pass to where you get your parking.
Free
think it-
Haley May, good night.
Oh, good night, Niecy. I'm not there yet, so I don't see it. I'm still at 12:27. Oh, I'm getting close. I'm catching up a little.
Yes, you are. Riley said we have a busy 2022, but we would love to make one of them for sure. Joy bless.
I was thinking for y'all's meetup early spring or late fall. Our main setback we had at y'all's Thanksgiving was my wife don't have any seniority and everyone wants off Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, that stinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where Mark works, they don't allow but one person to take off for a certain week. And so, yeah, if you haven't been there long enough, what they do there is at the first of the year, they bring the big calendar out, and it goes by who's been there the longest. They get to pick their time. Then it moves down, and
Yeah.
and then by the time it gets to you, you may have horrible times to pick from, but
Exactly.
that's all you get. Is because they only allow one person in that area off. See, he does quality control, so they allow one quality control
Yeah.
person to take that time off, and that's it. If somebody else that's been there longer than you picks that time, you're out of luck.
Oh yeah, I know how that is.
But yeah, that really puts a damper on things.
It's like with my job. Yeah, I answer phone calls for emergency roadside assistance. But on like on Thanksgiving and the next day is mandatory. I had to work an hour and a half, so I did it from midnight to 1:30 in the morning both days.
Yeah, when
I got it out of the way.
When we lived up north, Mark would get Thanksgiving Day off, and then he would get Christmas Day off, and that was it. And all of our family lived a minimum of 3.5 hours away. And so you couldn't drive 3.5 hours, spend time with them, eat dinner, spend more time with them, and drive 3.5 hours back.
Yeah.
And then get up and go to work the next day. There just wasn't enough time and stuff. And it was really a pain in the butt just to get the one day off. But where he works now, they do a shutdown time. Well, they normally do. Every once in a great while, they don't get the shutdown time, but they usually get like Christmas Eve, and then they don't have to go back to work until like the 2nd or 3rd of January. So that's really nice, except for the point that they don't get off till Christmas Eve. So if you're driving to Indiana, you have to work your shift, and you don't get off until 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and you have to get in the car, and then you have to drive 8.5 hours.
Yeah.
And his family up there, they always do their dinner and everything on Christmas Eve. So you've already missed that before you've even got off, before you've even got there.
Yeah.
You're exhausted.
Well, Kim, it has been a pleasure being up here. I've missed seeing you, and I do hope things get better with your mom and everything else. But I've got to get off
just keep her in prayers.
I am. I gotta go to bed soon. It's 12:37 here. And
yes.
I'll be getting up in a few hours. So I gotta go to bed soon.
Well, I appreciate you coming up here and chit-chatting and stuff. I've enjoyed it. You come back anytime, dear.
I will. You take care. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye, doll.
Let's see. Free Handley Maid saying good night. I'm sorry I missed you if you are already out of here, Niecy. I am catching up, but that was at 12:31. Let's see. Myrtle Beach has a Ripley's as well, so I have been there, and Gatlinburg. Oh, cool. Let's see. I'm fighting a bad headache that hit me out of nowhere. Could be the pressure changes in the air. Anyhow, good night, everyone. Oh, if you're still right here, Niecy, I'm sorry to hear that, and I completely understand. With my neck injury, anytime the weather changes and stuff, I certainly feel it very strongly. Let's see. I know when the weather is going to change actually before it changes because I have such issues with my neck. Joy Blessed, are you doing Vlogmas? Oh, it was so nice to see you live, Kim. I've missed you. Missed you too, Niecy. If you're still here, you're going to have to come up and chat with me sometime when you feel like it. That will be cool. March 11th through 13th, we will be at Helen Meetup, but after would be cool. Oh, cool. Night, Niecy. Feel better, Niecy. Chattanooga, Tennessee has a really nice aquarium. Way down yonder in the Chattahoochee. Let's see. I am doing Vlogmas, but my videos have been stuck in the cloud. Oh no. So I will get some out. Remember to thumbs up the host, everyone. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, they do at Kickin' and Country, the Tennessee Aquarium. Oh, let's see. 3 times to Anakista. Oh, I think I've seen 2 of your videos of you there. I think probably the prettiest time would be when everything is in bloom. I don't know that I would want to go up on that mountain in the winter time. We are really looking forward to the Helen, Georgia meetup. When is that, Kickin' It Country? Let's see. I am working on videos from our Gatlinburg cabin. We had Kenny staying with us. Let's see. Some here had a blast last year. Same here had a blast last year. My voice is starting to go in and out. Joy can't wait to see him. Good night, all. Good night, Miss Terry. Amethyst Hayes Adventures, welcome. And I am pretty sure that that is Nate's gal. Let's see. Good night, City Girl, Country Heart, Miss Amy. Ah, yes, I was right. It is Amy. I don't know why the haze part always catches me off guard. Let's see. Drink something. Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. You all had some issues. Okay. I'm so sorry, Amy. And my brain, it just sometimes it does that. But I do recall that now. I'm so sorry. Let's see. It's the March 11th, 13th that Riley was talking about. Oh, okay. In Georgia. Past Kim. Past what? Oh, let's see. It's all good. We're good friends. Let's see. I like your headset. Very pink. Pink, pinkity blink. Yeah. I was using the earbuds with a built-in mic, and they kept going bad on me really quick. And Carol from A Fishes and Loaves Life, you know her, Big Daddy. She had these on, and she was telling me that they work really good. And so she gave me the link on where to get them at. And so I got me some. And of course, anyone who knows me knows pink is my color. And I own more things in pink than anything else. I actually once convinced Mark to let me paint the living room pink. It stayed like that for about 2 years. What a man, what a man. Let me paint the living room pink. That was in my younger years. I'm past a pink living room now. But yeah, pink is definitely my color. And I've told him, I said, if I die before you, you better bury me in something pink, something pretty pink, not no dusty rose pink. No, a pretty pink. Let's see. I like them so far, Big Daddy. They're a little bulky and a little tight there. I'm not too fond of how I look in them. I feel kind of like Princess Leia. But I'm pretty much liking them. Well, let's see. The Helen Meetup is second annual and magnificent Germany with Darren is spearheader of that. It moved on me. Meetup. Okay. It's great to see you doing a live stream. Thank you, Michelle. It's been a hot minute. It has. I I had to come in Little's room again because it's the quietest place in the house. Mark is sleeping in our room, which is where I not normally do live streams, where I sometimes do live streams. I normally do live streams in the living room, but we have my mom's hospital bed in there so that she doesn't feel secluded. And so you'd all be hearing that out there all the time. I don't want to say anything else about it because it kind of sounds mean, although I don't mean it mean. But, she's constantly talking, but not like a conversation. And so I told Little, go watch TV in the living room with Nana so I can do a live stream in your room. So he's probably zonked out in there, but that's okay. I'll wake him up, put him in his bed, he'll fall right back to sleep. Let's see. It's nice to be back on a live stream again, though. I really do enjoy live streams. I like it a lot better when people come up here with me. So it's just not my mug sitting here talking to everybody. But I enjoy reading the chats and interacting with y'all and stuff. Did the mandates getting blocked help Mark keep his job? Well, I don't know. He was just telling me the other day about some of the stuff that they're getting ready to put in at work. So I'm not really sure. And he said they'd know more in January. So we'll find out. Don't really know. You need Advent gift all in pink. Oh, let's see. Oh, look at that. I caught up. Oh, I hope I didn't bust your eardrums. I'm sorry. I'm all caught up on chats. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, we have no idea about what's going to come with the mandates. I'm one of those people. I am a firm believer in people's rights. Your right is just as important as my right, and someone else's right shouldn't be taken away just to please the person that is against that right. And you should never oh goodness. People should just not walk on other people's rights, and they should not try to take the rights away from other people. just because they want to stamp their feet and make everyone do what they want. Let's put it that way. So we will just see how that all plays out. Because we are not doing what they are wanting. And that is our choice and our right to make that choice. And 10 years down the road, then we shall see if we made the right choice or not. But yeah. I don't stand in line to be a guinea pig on anything. Let's see those results first. I agree. We all have rights as much as the next person. I have a long day tomorrow. I'm glad to see you live again as well. Prayers for your mom and family. God bless all in chat. Thank you so much. And yes, I am a firm believer in everyone's rights. Even the rights, even things that I don't agree with, it's still the right of somebody else to agree with it. And, just because I don't like it, I'm not going to stamp my feet and get it taken away from somebody else. And, all that fun stuff. Yeah. I've had a 2-year-old. They can throw some good tantrums. It's something else to see grown-ups do it. My wife works in healthcare, and her deadline is December 5th. Yeah, I seen that. Praying for her and Mark and everyone that is being bullied into doing something that they don't believe in. Yes, I'm praying for everybody too, because it's just not right, and it never stops at just something so simple. It never stops at just that. What I can't figure out, though, is, a lot of people stamping their feet and wanting people to do this, wanting everyone to do it. Yet those same people that are trying to force it are the same people that are standing up saying, her body, her choice. Well, how can you for years stand up and say, her body, her choice, but then turn around and say, well, we don't want you to have a choice over this. You have to just do what we say. Doesn't make any sense to me. And a lot of the places that people are working, they have like questionnaires being emailed to them. And like one of the very first questions on there is, have you had this? And then they have the, little choices. Yes, I have. I've had part of it. No, I haven't, but I will be in the future. And then the last one, not willing to answer right now, but will answer later. So they're even forcing you to later answer that question. And so it's like, okay, so if someone has their body and their choice, that's their body and that's their choice. No one is forcing them one way or the other to do something that they don't want to do. Yet it's not on any kind of employment application asking them, have they done this or not before? And it's like, that's their medical private information, and they shouldn't have to share that with anyone that they don't want to share it with. And it's none of their employer's business. Yet with this that they're trying to force, but it's not forced yet, they are actually asking their employees about this personal medical information about them, which is against HIPAA laws, y'all, by the way. In case you don't know, your medical information is your business and your business alone. And how they're even getting away with that is way beyond me. I mean, way beyond me. But yeah. I have both of mine getting third next week. My son got his first one. And see, and there you go. See, that is your right. And you have every right in the world to make that decision for you. But no one should be making you sign papers telling about your medical information. It should be up to you whether you tell them or not, just like it has been with all other medical information throughout the past. And again, that is your right to choose that, and I fully support that. If that's what you want and that's what makes the most sense to you and to your health and your family, then by all means do what you feel is right for your body and your family. I've never been against that at all. I am an absolute firm believer in people's rights. But on the flip side of that, people that have the opposite feeling about it, then it should not be forced on them. Let's see. Here's a good example. I have had the flu 2 times in my entire life. Once when I was a little kid, and then once maybe 5 years after me and Mark got married. He got a really bad one, and he gave it to me. I never take a flu shot, and I never will. And it's because so many people die from taking that every year. And I'm like, out of all the years that I've been alive, 2 times I've caught it. 2 times. But if I take that, I could be gone when I take it. And that's just not an odd that I just don't want to go with that. I like my life. But yeah, and so it's kind of the same way with other things. You got to weigh your own odds and come to your own conclusion for your own body and your own family, and then do what makes you feel the most safe and protected and stuff. Exactly, Kim. It's so hypocritical. I had a hard time saying that word. I have nothing against anyone who wants it or who doesn't want it. Exactly. I don't either. I think it should be left up to the people. This is the same bunch that cried, "Don't ask, don't tell." Yes. And it's from the same bunch that said "No child left behind," yet people are graduating from high school without being able to do basic math and not being able to read past a 3rd to 5th grade reading level. And the same bunch of people that said zero bully tolerancing, and kids are being bullied worse than ever. And then when they tell the teachers or the principal, the teachers or the principals are saying, if you tell again, you're going to be in trouble. Yeah. And so I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy. Richard Quick in the house. Hello, Richard. We believe in freedom on that issue. We have loved ones who did and loved ones who did not. It sure not to be an issue. It should not be an issue. Yeah, every human body is different and needs a piece with. Exactly. Like you walk into a store and you don't have a thing on your face and people look at you funny, but they don't know your medical history. They don't know if you have COPD or really bad asthma or, whatever it be, or panic and anxiety. A lot of people have very bad panic and anxiety attacks. And if they feel like they can't breathe, it can set them off into a panic attack. And, just all kinds of things like that. So yeah, no one should be judged on, if they're actually wearing one of those or not, because you don't know their personal history and what could be hurting them. And and so on and so forth. But yeah, everyone should have the right to do what they feel is best for them and their bodies. I totally 100% agree with that. But it does bother me some when well, now let me tell you this. I was in Tractor Supply with our little, and now we are normally pretty healthy people. We eat good. We eat, most of the stuff that we eat is organic because we grow it and raise it ourselves. And so we rarely actually get sick. Now, we both do have sinus and allergy issues, which has nothing to do with actually being sick. And I get dried out and I start coughing. You all know that from being on my live streams and stuff. This has nothing to do with being sick. Nothing at all. When I was a kid, I had to take a thermos with me in class, and I would have to bend over and open it up and take a drink ever so often because I would start coughing. It's just the way my voice is and how I get dried out. I've not been sick my entire life. It's just who I am, how I was made. And so I need something. It's like I don't make enough saliva or something, so I get dried out. But anyhow, we choose not to wear the things. And so we were in Tractor Supply and we were up at the checkout, and Little was with me, like I say, and some man walked in and he had a thing on. And Little kind of nodded off to him and said something about it being stupid or something like that. I don't really remember his exact words, but that child was corrected right there that second and told never to speak to anyone like that again. That man has a right to wear or not wear that, and that is none of Little's business, and that it better not come out of his mouth again. And so, where he got the idea that he could say something snotty about somebody who was just responding differently to something than he does, I don't know, because we don't teach that here. But he absolutely got corrected right then, right at the checkout in the store, because, people have their rights and they should not be treated any different. But you don't see a lot of people doing that, see you without one on. And I wish they would, because, just like some of the reasons why we don't wear one could be opposite reasons why someone does. They may have health problems and they cannot risk getting sick, and so that's why they choose to wear one. So let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that this is here, and I probably just was really loud in your ears, and I apologize for that. Let's see. Amy says, bullying sucks. Take it from someone who's being bullied online the last 3 weeks. Oh, I hate that, Amy. And there's no sense in it. There's no sense in it at all. If they don't like you, just click off your channel. They don't have to sit there and be bullies. I'm so sorry that that's happening. It's, you can kind of expect it from kids because their brains have not fully developed yet. And so acting out and doing stuff just for attention, or thinking that it's cool, or doing it because they don't want to be bullied or something like that, you can kind of understand that. But for grown people to do it, it's just shameful. It really is. It's just shameful. But, yeah, I really do hate to hear that. Well, you all, it is way late. I thought, no, hang on a minute. There we go. I thought that I was going to just come on here and be on here for an hour, and we all have done it again. What time was it I started this? What, like 10:30 or something or another like that? And here it is, 1:05 in the morning. This is a grown adult older than me who is doing this. It's terrible, but oh well. Hopefully they will get over whatever is bothering them and they will give up and stop. I hope so too. I really do, because that is just nonsense. I mean, good grief. If you don't like somebody, then just move on, Don't sit and bully or talk bad about them or anything like that. Just move on. It's just a click. Either on your TV or on your computer or phone. It's just a click. Great chat, y'all. Gotta get back to work. Gotta love third shift. Not been there, done that, kicking it. Know all about it. I do not envy you at all. We spent a lot of years on third shift, and I've never fully recovered from it. I spent way too many years on third shift schedule, and I don't do anything early. Even my chickens lay eggs late. The animals get fed later in the day. They don't get fed at the break of dawn. No, I am not a morning person. And I will try so hard. I'll be getting up early and I'll say, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going to change the schedule around. I'm finally going to get it under control. And it'll last for a few days. And then boom, I'm right back to nighttime hours and stuff. I just cannot break it. I just spent way too many years on third shift. Okay, y'all. It has been a good one. It's been a long one. I have missed you all like crazy and so glad that you have came in to chat with me tonight, and Miss Terry for coming up here and chatting. And I will see you on the next one, and hopefully it won't be as long in between chats. We'll see. Mark should be getting his winter break here soon from work, and so then surely I can squeeze in some more chats while he is here. Make the boys go out in the living room and watch TV with Nana, and then I can go in our room and have live streams that are not interrupted and don't get copyrighted from the TV going. All right, y'all. It's been great. I love you all. You are fabulous friends. Thanks again for coming in and spending some time with me tonight and interacting with each other. It's where friends are made and you get to know each other better. And we love you. You have a good night and God bless you.